Now this is a bread and butter business. This is a core business. This is where my most of the experience is concerned. So this is a prime expertise kind of business wherein we are specialized into cutting tools. Now we are authorized distributor for Duracap and Wintech, and areas we cater to are Pune, Satara and Solapur. We geographically don't expand much because service cannot be delivered, and the Pune market itself is much bigger than what I can handle. So when you have such a big market within your reach or within 100 kilometers of the radius, you have to move ahead at this point of time. So, so 8 years I was working with a Korean MNC called Tegutech. Now this Tegutech MD has launched a new brand called Duracap. They knew that I had a business inclination, and the MD himself offered me distributorship while I was doing the job. So this business itself was one kind of promotion within that, and we started. So we are the first distributor across India for Duracap in 2015. So Duracap was formed into December 2015, and Aram Technovision was formed in September 2015. So, so presently we are catering to Duracap, Steelmax, Chembond, Wintech, Emmer, NDT Chemicals and Rustex. And today I will be focusing on my two verticals, which is Duracap and Chembond. Oh, sorry. So Duracap is basically into all kinds of cutting tools, and majorly we cater into three applications which are major business. One is milling. Milling generates all the flat surfaces requirement wherever in metal industry. Suppose this table's thickness has to be reduced by 1 mm, a milling cutter can be run through and the desired dimension can be achieved. So that is where milling comes into picture. So basically engines, you can say car engines are one of the best products into this segment, and there are many applications. So turning basically generates any kind of cylindrical job. So it will remove the material across the diameter. So all shafts manufacturers basically like Pramod Dahitule are one of the best prospects or best clients in that segment. Drilling basically is as simple as what drilling we do in the walls and all that, but this will be into metal. So wherever holes are required of desired dimension within the desired precision, our drilling products come into picture. So for getting reference, what you need to see. These are typical kind of machines. Once you have a look at this kind of machines, definitely business for us is there definitely. Typically a turning center, one turning center would round about fetch 15,000 of business. A milling center would fetch around 25,000 to 30,000 per month kind of business. So you can even quantify the amount of business possibility we are having. So this is one giant machine of one of our ex-members, Sanket Tupe, and you can see the size of the job with reference of the person standing by. And this is the pre-machined surface. Now we have removed some 4 to 5 mm material, and that is the new what silver color you are seeing. That is the new surface which is getting generated. So industries where we come into picture. Majorly our business in Pune at least we are dependent on automotive. So these are basically components where we come into picture. Crankshaft, piston, camshaft, valve. Any companies manufacturing these components are definitely a good prospect for us. Then auto ancillary. This gives actually the biggest business. See, Tata Motors does not do anything in-house today, or Mahindra does not do anything in-house today. Now, auto ancillary are basically our 80% of business comes from auto ancillaries. So, auto ancillaries, there are bearing manufacturers like SKF, Ina Bearing. Then there is ZF who is into steering manufacturing. There is Brembo who is into brakes manufacturing. Now, each component is being manufactured by some of the other company into various auto ancillaries, and these are our prime business givers. Now, Sansera is my biggest customer who is generating crankshafts. So, now then comes die and mold. Die and mold is basically the dies which are required to generate the various components. It might be a plastic molding component, it might be an aluminum die casting, it might be a press tool, it might be a gravity die casting like what Deepak sir would be needing. So these dies and mold also require huge amount of tools wherein we come into picture to serve them. Then this is basically flange industry which goes into oil and gas industry. This is a very simple component, but this component majorly are machined into SS kind of material, whereas there is huge consumption of inserts. So basically, drilling is a big business into this segment. So we focus on flange industry. Now this is seal max, which caters into small miniature kind of thing, basically for press to die manufacturers like PDC dies and all that. This seal max comes into picture. Then this is Sonsberg, which basically cuts the bar into pieces as per its requirement. Uh, so these are the kind of machines for bandsaw blades. And these machines are also manufactured by Abhijit sir. Next time I will have his pictures here. So then this is our segment which we are presently focusing and growing. Personally, I have a team member who is taking care of my cutting tool business, but majorly now I am focusing on adhesive business. Now, what adhesive? अभी तक हम लोग कटिंग टूल्स कर रहे हैं यानी तोड़ रहे हैं, तो इंडस्ट्री में तोड़ने के साथ जोड़ना भी चाहिए. So this is where we are trying to bond. So now what is this chem bond? हम लोग सब we use Fevicol, we use Fevikwik in our daily purpose. Fevicol is used for wooden bonding, जहाँ पे where you can give the curing time. You will use Fevikwik where you want an instant touch. Similarly, industry has various applications for bonding it. Like there are different things like metal to plastic or plastic to fiber or various combination. It can be have rubber to metal. There are various bonds required at various places, and depending on that, the product will keep on changing. Even that there are few areas where temperatures are getting rise, and we have done recently one trial in exhaust SM Auto in exhaust pipe of Bajaj. So there the temperature rises. So and even the curing time is important. It should get settled down in 1.5 hours. So that is how this product comes into picture. And I will just so Loctite. Now Loctite is the most famous brand into this company. We are targeting. This is our main competition in this segment. So if you find Loctite, people don't use word adhesive or something. We use Loctite. That is the kind of brand name it is having. So rather than searching for adhesive segment for me, you can search for Loctite business wherever possible. So now one of the biggest application is thread locking. There are various threadings going on across the market in various segments where there is high vibrations in engines. This is the drum of washing machine. So wherein vibration is there and still the bolt should be locked there. So these thread lockers are used. So any industry, like we are focusing on white goods industry, like refrigerator manufacturer or washing machine manufacturers also. So this is thread locking. So engine bolts, washing machine bolts, this requires this kind of adhesive. Then these are retaining adhesives which wherein a shaft is there and you can see a cylindrical job. Now that needs to be bonded there. So in the third component you can see the bonded component using the retaining compound. So now I will glance to this wherein how is Aram Technovision differently positioned across our competitors. So first thing we are technocrat, we provide solutions rather than products. So we will not ask you what product you are using, but we would ask what is your application. So that will be our prime difference. And our individual price might be higher or might be low, but one thing we can assure that your cost per component will definitely be lower. Productivity profits, like tool cost is a very hardly 2% is the tool cost in normally industry. People tend to miss out on the productive profits they can have by investing in tools. So we focus on productivity profits and quick and prompt service. Once we have a particular order from a particular customer, we manage 1 month's inventory at our end for them. So that is how we go about. So that is proper inventory management. With doing all this, presently we have reached to 140 customers and we are targeting 200 customers by in next 1 year we should be serving 200 customers. So these are few of gifts. Mahindra Stanio, Lokesh Machines in Ranjanga. Then this is France Auto. So if anybody wants connected to this customers, we can definitely help you. And these are few specific asks: STS Fasteners, Econ Engineering, Reach Engineering, Hina Bearings, and Ultra Engineers. Thank you very much for your patience.